Hello traders, this is Mukris again from Quant Dynamic for this week global market report from April 6 to April 9 before the Good Friday holiday in the US market on Friday 10 of April 2020. Before we start, here is a disclaimer for us, for you to read. This is just only for financial education purposes only. Okay. The Dow Jones, hold on, yeah, I'm sorry about this one. It's a bit quite sensitive this time around for the slides. The Dow Jones now reducing its negative fallout. Now is negative 16.8%, and the S&P 500 is now gaining up on the market, reducing its negative downslide to negative 13.65%. Overall, the market condition and emotions, as depicted by the CNN, is now recovering from 21 to 43. It's going towards the natural area. The Dow Jones, as I mentioned, hold on. The Dow Jones is making another lower high this time around and posting a new gain up to 23,700 level, up making a gap up. The same thing can be said for the S&P 500. There is another gap up, and then it goes to closing at 2,790 area. Again, there is a gap up. It's not a gap up. It's a lower high, making a lower high, and this has steam up investor confidence for the market index, as well as Nasdaq. It's the same thing happen as well. It kept up and then closed at 8,150 area. Again, making the same thing with the S&P 500 and Dow Jones. Nasdaq also have the same similar chart pattern, making a lower high. On the crude oil, and it's making some consolidation here, and perhaps last week it's making a higher low, and we'll see what happen in the coming weeks, what the chart will be telling us, but there is a strong presence of bear market in this oil market until it able to close above, perhaps above 30 or around this area, before the 40 level area. We may see some slight bullishness, but again, uh, bear bear still ruling the market in the crude oil. For the gold, it making another new high yesterday. I mean on Thursday, making about 1,750. But on Friday, it's only trading very thin market. As you can see here, it's only 200,000 in volume and closing at 1,740 area. Disco market is also pushing up, get the links to the stock market, and is pushing the stock market as well towards the positive area. One of my stock picks for the week is QLYS. QLYS is making a new high, 52-week high. I did bought the stock at $94. Now it's making $100, making well over 5%. So this is a good example of a good slim stocks with a good fundamental and a good technical analysis. So this is the kind of stocks that you should be picking up for your portfolio. Another one is Dexcom, but again, Dexcom is still doing a consolidation around this area, but I'm still watching these stocks to get long. Again, this is a good stocks in the biomedical sector, in the medical sector, and it has a great fundamental as well, a good canceling. Another one is Apple. I'm watching Apple at the moment. I'm not doing any open positions for Apple. But what's interesting about Apple, it has the same chart pattern as the main index of Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Nasdaq. So I'm keeping a close eye on Apple as well as other stocks in my watch list. Overall, the global market is posting positive gain with China. What I can see from China is that there may be some profit taking happening. What I can see from the Shenzhen and Shanghai Stock Exchange, there's some distribution in which, like I said just now, some profit taking is happening around that area. ASEAN market posting a positive gain, as well as Indian and the Australian market and European market as well. And of course, US market, like we discussed just now, is posting a positive gain. Uh, I think that's all for today, for this week, guys. And make sure to subscribe to my podcast as well for the latest updates on the market and some sharing on my experience the trading the financial markets. Okay, until next time, hopefully I can update you again by next week for any new development next week. Yeah. Okay, until then, have a good weekend and enjoy your trading for the next week.